Hi everybody. So for today's tiny teachings, I come to you fully dressed up. I'm kidding. I just got off work. This is what I wear. So anyway, so today I want to talk to you about something that I struggle with, and so you're just going to have to suck it up and listen. So anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm sure none of you have this problem. Today I want to talk to you about worrying. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm not going to sing. So, because the song's already in your head, that's good enough. We're going to be in the book of Matthew, and we're going to be starting in chapter 6, verse 24, and we're going to dig right in because time is of the essence. No one can be a slave to two masters. He will either hate the first and love the second, or he will scorn the second and be loyal to the first. You cannot be a slave to both God and money. And the reason I picked these scriptures tied with worry is twofold, honestly, is because I think one of the things that a lot of us worry about more than anything else is money, is our finances. We worry sometimes if we're not able to pay our bills. And again, I'm not throwing any stones here. I live in the same glass house that you do. And what good does it accomplish? You can sit and think and think and think and plan and plan and plan. And planning is good, worrying is bad. There's a difference. When it occupies your time and you can't interact with your friends or family anymore because you have so just swamped yourself with worry and concern, you're not going to accomplish anything. All you're going to do is really distance yourself from your family and cause yourself literal physical harm. I encourage you, don't worry about these things that are temporary. Verse 25 says, therefore I tell you, don't worry about your life. This is Jesus talking here. He knows something. Don't worry about your life. Don't worry about what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Isn't life more than food and your body more than clothing? Aren't there things that are far more important than the stuff that we spend so much time worrying about how we're going to get and how we're going to solve this problem and that problem, when thinking about it doesn't do anything? Doing something about it does something, but worrying about it doesn't get you anywhere. You can sit and think until God comes back. It won't change your situation. Action is what changes our situation. We're going to skip down to verse 27, and it says, can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to his life? And I'm going to throw out to you that, in my personal, professional opinion, worrying will actually take hours away. What you find yourself doing, what I find myself doing, I'm sorry, let's just talk about me, because me is the one that I know the most about. I can't tell you how many hours that I have sat wringing my hands and scratching my head, trying to figure out how I'm going to make something work out. And all it did was eat up time. Didn't get me 1 minute closer to the solution. What it did was it caused problems. It caused relational problems, physical problems, anguish, sleepless nights. That's what it did. It didn't solve the problem. Doing something solves the problem. As Yoda says, do or do not. There is no try. Worrying is trying to solve a problem without doing something about it. So I hope I don't get sued for that. Anyway, so we're going to jump on down to verse 28, and it says, I'm going to skip verse 28, and we're going to go down to verse 31, where it says, so don't be anxious, asking, what will we eat? What will we drink? And how will we be clothed? For it is the pagans who set their hearts on all these things, those apart from God. For your heavenly Father knows that you need them all. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Putting him first, seeking his will for your life, and doing that thing that he has called you to do, God knows what you need. He's more than able to provide for you the things you need. But we don't need to be worried about those things. We need to be focused on Him and focused on the work that He has called us to do. In verse 34, I need my contacts in. Verse 34, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Today has enough troubles already. So I want to challenge you, keep your eyes set on Him. Keep your eyes on the goal. The things that are happening throughout your life day in and day out, trouble comes and trouble goes. And spending time worrying about that and trying to solve every little flipping problem that comes your way, it gets our eyes off of Him. And it puts our eyes off the problem instead of the solution. So thanks for stopping by. It's good seeing y'all, and I look forward to seeing you soon.